Hey, Shalom, Israel. It's the brother Yakana from the GMS Houston camp, coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And before I get started, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim who are pushing this word in faith, truth, love, and in sincerity. I wanted to go into this lesson today, man. It's just I guess a reminder, man, to brothers. Hey, this is basically this is what we signed up for spiritually, man. This is the job. This is it. We in this thing, man. This is what we do. It's not something that's part time. It's not something that you can do and then take a couple of years off or months off at a time and come back, or when the weather's fine. No, bro. This is what we signed up for spiritually, man. This is what you agreed to. This is what the Most High called us into this, man. You accepted the call, and this is the job, man. It's sometimes it's a dirty job, man. It's hard. You gonna get scoffers, you got mockers, you got little threats on our lives. I mean, it's not an easy task, man. But at the end of the day, man, you should have counted the cost, man, before you accepted this, man. If you sitting in here having doubts now, after you've already come in, it's too late now, man. Because the scripture in Luke 9:62, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Once you put your hands on this thing, you signed up, bro. You are officially at work. You can't quit. You can't take a vacation. You can't go on a LOA. This is the job, man. And this is what we do, but the true men of the Lord, this is what we want to do. We never saw ourselves doing this, but now we understand why we doing what we do. Man, about this is a quick testimony. It was about 8 years ago, man, when we were bringing it out on Dallas and Maine in Houston, man. The brother Yagadal, man, said something that it stuck with me as being one of the most prolific things I'd ever heard, man, at that time, and even to now. He said that, I don't know who I was in my past carnations. I don't know where I lived. I don't know none of that. But one thing I do know, whoever I was or wherever I was doing this. Because it's in me to do, man. Before I go into the scriptures, I want to bring this out right quick, man, because this is going to explain that, man. This is 1 Corinthians 14:32, and it reads, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So those spirits that were of old in those past carnations, they're back. And they're in us. They were in us then, and they're in us now. It's in us to do this, man. And if you ain't got that feeling that this is in me to do, you should have never came into this, man. Because if you turn your back now, ain't nothing waiting on you but red hot destruction, bro. It's just that simple, man. Like the brother said, I don't know who I was. I don't know where I lived. I don't know none of that. But I know I was doing this. Because this is what's in me to do. You dig? So that's just the way it is, because as prophets, we're used by the Most High, man. Because he's not coming down off the throne and walk around and start talking to people on his own. Unlike what the wacky-tacky Christian church teaches you, that the Most High himself, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakal Kadash, actually will come down and speak to you in a soft, still voice Well, God talked to me, and God told me to tell y'all to empty. You know, and then these preachers, these pastors do this shit all the time. You know, God told me to tell y'all to empty out your pockets and your bank accounts and give me all your money. Oh, well, shit, if God told him, I know God talked to him directly. No, he speaks to his prophets, man. And I'm gonna just jump into the scriptures, man. And but like I said, man, that Joe's a quick testimony. That was one of the most prolific things I'd heard, bro. You know, it was beautiful, and it hit me at that time because at that time I was still taking notes. I was on the other side of the sidewalk, and I was like, damn. So this is what that was. All this time, you could always feel something, but it's like, I don't know what that is, but I ain't trying to hear that, whatever it is. And then finally, it just becomes overwhelming, and the Most High is calling you into this truth, man. You know, and it's beautiful. And that's kind of where, you know, that's where you are, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring out some scriptures, man. And as always, I pray that the potential elect be edified, man. This is Amos 3 and verse 7. Well, you know what? Verse 6. And verse 6 it says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it?" Well, who else is going to do it? Verse 7, "Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets." Because we're the mouthpiece, man. This is the job. You have to be the mouthpiece, Salakia, for the Most High himself, man. Because he's not going to just get on the bullhorn or call from heaven, "Listen, y'all, this is what I want." No. He speaks through the prophets, man. You know? Salakia. And that's just the way of it, man. You know? And then it's look, there's nothing else that you could have been called into, man. No clubs, no gangs, no jobs, no nothing, man. Better than this, man. You know, so why you get cats in here that play around and take it lightly like it's no big deal? That shit is beyond me, man. You know, when you catch a nigga that comes into the truth and becomes a nigga and gets put out, you can tell that he never feared the Most High to begin with, man. You know, as it says, Proverbs 1 and 7, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." This clown never feared the Most High, man. You know, and there's been several to come and go, you know, and that's just the way of it, man. You know, and the Most High speaks through us, and we hate it, man. People hate us. They want us dead. And that's something that brothers need to get this into your understanding. They don't want you off the block making noise. These people want you dead. They want you to be no more. They hate you and they want you dead. They want us dead, Salakia. They hate us and they want us dead. They don't want us just to pack up the signs and everything, the bags, and leave the block. They want us dead. This is Amos 5 and 10. "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly." They don't they don't want the righteous things, man. They want to be wicked, you know. They want to be wicked, and they want you to sit there and give them, you know, just smooth words and lie to them and all that type stuff, man. But be thankful if they hate you, man. This is St. John, chapter 15 and verse 18. "If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you." Now, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. This is in red letter. You know? So count it a blessing, a privilege. It's an honor. If the world hates you, why would you want to be part of the world any damn way? The filth and the corruption. I mean, as it says in Micah 2 and 10, "Arise ye and depart from this, man. It is polluted. It will destroy you even with a sore destruction." Everything about this world is polluted, man. And the world hates us, man, for rebuking in the gate and speaking uprightly. You hate a man for speaking uprightly? Verse 18 again, man. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Man, that's twofold cold, man. You are serving the power of Israel, who y'all ignorantly call God and Jesus, and we're hated for it. The mouthpiece of the Most High, and we're hated for it. But this is the job, man. In season and out of season, you know. And I'm gonna say this, man. Excuse my French, but this last summer in Houston and everywhere, but I wasn't everywhere. I was only here in Houston. Was hotter than motherfucker, man. It was hot as hell out here. Hotter than man. I mean, it was hot, bro. Now, granted, we don't get the winters that the brothers get, say, in New York, or I watched the thing, these people that went on vacation, and they were talking about the winter in London. And it was just caked with snow. I mean, we don't get that. But when it comes to the heat, we do. But this is the job. It doesn't matter. It's raining, pouring, it don't matter. This is the job. This is what we signed up for, spiritually signed up for. This is what we accepted, bro. You know, so understand that, man. We're going to be hated. They want us dead, but they hated Yahweh Shai first. And they crucified him, you know. Verse 20, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours too. And it's not, they keep ours, because what we're saying is what the Most High said. But that's what I'm saying. They persecuted the Mashiach, man. They persecuted Yahweh Shai. What make you think you too good to be persecuted? They persecuted him, they're going to persecute us in different ways. We don't know what's coming down the pipe. We don't know, as far as the persecution, we don't know exactly how they're going to do what they're going to do. But they persecuted him, they're going to persecute us. And we're not greater than Yahweh Shai. So just get ready for it, man. But understand, this is the job, man. This is what we signed up for. You know, hey, I don't have anything else on that, man. It's just, this is serious, man. You know, it's, hey, bro, I get misty-eyed with this, man, because this is not something to fucking play with, man. You know, and like I say, man, this is the job, man. If you ain't taking it seriously, you're going to be taken out. Shalom.